Hello, everyone. I would like to introduce you today CEO, owner, founder of Smart Property Systems, Timmi Ryerson. She, among other things, is involved with or known for expertise in property management. Adding to what I just introduced you to our audience with, Timmy, would you like to tell them more about yourself and what do you think have been your key contributions in the industry at large?
Well, thank you. I appreciate your introduction. I think probably the main thing is that I've been in property management in this field since the mid 80s and have owned and managed my own properties for many years. So I pretty much know all the ins and outs of property management. We came to purchase the company Smart Property Systems because we saw the need for an automated solution for people who manage properties. Whether they have one property or 10,000 properties, it's still important for them to have some automation to the process of the difficult detailed tasks of property management. And there's also quite a bit of accounting that's needed to be done for property management. So we bought the company, we've developed this company over a period of 10 years, adding to the software and improving the software. And we're about to release our version 3 of our software, which has probably the best accounting system available for property management on the planet. In addition,
Wow.
I write for Forbes magazine and write for UNISU, which is an international organization of PropTech people in the area of real estate, and offer my services as a board member, actually vice president of the board for the Apartment and Housing Rentals Foundation, which helps people who have been threatened with eviction or need help with second chance housing to make arrangements rather than be evicted. And we're very excited about our success in that area.
Wow, that's so amazing to me. This is so amazing. And what prompted you to attend our recently concluded Real Estate and Construction Conference?
Well, very honestly, I met with one of your most notable members, Kuhl, who convinced me that it was
Right.
so important for us to be at this conference. And as I learned more about the conference, it became clear that it was going to be multinational, and we would have an opportunity to meet people from all over the Pacific Rim at this particular conference. And that was very interesting to us because we are moving into the international market space.
I mean, that's amazing. And how would you rate, Timmy, or summarize your experience at the in-person event, especially in the times of COVID? We would love for you to speak in both the terms, the learning aspect as well as the networking opportunities.
Well, I was absolutely thrilled with the conference, as were the people that I brought with me. We found that the keynote speeches were so beautifully done by everyone who was invited to speak. And we learned so much from each type of speaker and each aspect of the real estate sector that was covered by the conference. And there are many aspects covered. So we learned a lot in the conference. We actually made some really amazing contacts with the people that we met there. And it was extremely well run. It was very well run, well organized, on time. It was an impressive conference.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And did you walk away with any sort of contracts or potential deals?
I didn't walk away with contracts, but the people that I brought with me, my husband, who has a different type of software product,
Mhm.
has a lot of interest in his business, and he was actually able to meet with some architects who are working with him now to build a major project in the state of Idaho. And the other person I brought was the founder, CEO of the Apartment and Housing Rentals Foundation, and she was quite a hit at the conference and has many important contacts as a result. So yes, we did. We had an excellent result.
Great. And were you satisfied with how we as organizers handled the unfortunate postponement of the event a few times due to COVID? For the sake of our upcoming events and its attendees, Timmy, do you mind sharing your thoughts during this entire process?
I don't mind at all. I think you were wise to postpone it at the beginning of
Yeah,
COVID. The first one meeting was supposed to be actually in June
right.
of 2020, and it was so new right after COVID. We really didn't know what we were dealing with. I thought it was very wise to postpone it, and ended up turning out to be quite a wonderful conference. We weren't worried about COVID at that point in time because
Mhm.
most of us, most people were comfortable with the way they were dressing, if they needed to be masked or not. It was a personal choice, and we were happy with all of that. So yes, I thought the postponement was a good idea. And I think that, as I said before, the way that the conference was put together was extremely well done.
Great. And lastly, how likely are you to attend the next edition, Timmy? And would you recommend our event to your friends and peers from within the industry?
I specifically recommend it to people who are um, designers, developers in the software industries that contribute to the actual construction process uh, of real estate. Buying and selling might be an interesting expansion of that group. And I certainly will always be interested in presenting our software as a type of software available to anybody, even people who buy and flip their units. Even if they never tenant them, they can still use our accounting software. So yes, I think it would be very appropriate in the future to be attending conferences. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Timmy, for gracing our event with your presence. And definitely, we look forward to seeing you soon in our upcoming events.
Well, I look forward to seeing you too. And tell Kuel I look forward to meeting him.
Definitely, definitely. We'll meet you soon. Thank you so much for your time today.